Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where I'm here to talk about everything related to child abuse. My name is Liz and this is a second video in a series of videos that I will be posting in a playlist on how to work through a PTSD trigger. Hopefully you have watched my first video in the series that is basically an introduction explaining to you what happens in the body when you're triggered and also how to succeed at working this program. If you haven't watched that video, please watch it. It's less than 10 minutes long. You need the information. Please watch it to the end before you move on to the actual steps. All right? So let's get started. Step one is to notice that you're triggered. Easy, right? No, it's not. Actually, one of the hardest things you need to learn how to do. Why is that? Because those of us who have been through child abuse, ongoing child abuse, we have learned it was a survival coping mechanism, how to cut off from our feelings, how to numb out on our feelings, dissociate from our feelings, deny our feelings, because what was happening to us was just, it was too painful to acknowledge or be aware of. And we were usually being told by the people abusing us that, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? We're all fine. We didn't do anything wrong. It's you. So I'm going to give a little background on myself. I realized this was very true for me when I was in therapy, and I would be telling a story. Oh, this thing happened this week, and I'm telling the story, and, a good therapist is going to be observing you when you're telling the story. She's going to be watching your body language, she's going to be watching your hand gestures, how you're holding yourself. She's going to notice things that you're never going to notice. And this happened to me many, many times where I'd just be telling the story and my therapist would know that I'm triggered and I wouldn't. And she would kind of interrupt my story and start working with me. And I would have wonderful releases and I'd just be amazed. Like, wow. She knew I was triggered, but I didn't even know. I had no idea. I had no idea I was feeling all this stuff. So, if you're going to be successful at recognizing when you're triggered, there is some preliminary work involved in that. And that in itself could take some time. Everybody's different. But what it requires is that you, on a daily basis, start checking in with yourself. Okay? It's kind of like calling up your friend, your best friend, every day and saying, hey, what's up? How are you? Right? And they can tell you, oh, God, this thing happened. And making me feel this way. Okay, you want to do this with yourself. Be your own best friend. Have some curiosity about how you're doing. Our parents probably never did this for us. If you had a parent do this for you, you are so fortunate because that's already part of your, makeup in here. But for those of us that didn't have a parent, even give a fuck how you're doing, enough to say, hey, how are you? How was your day? What happened? How are you feeling about it? Okay? This is a perfect thing to do at the end of the day, okay, take some time, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, at least, take a few minutes to sit down with yourself, by yourself, and actually ask yourself those questions. How are you doing? How are you feeling? What are you feeling? How was your day? How are you feeling about your day? How do you even know what you're feeling? Okay, we got to link up the sensations in your body and kind of like link them together to recognize, oh, that's an emotion I'm having. Those are feelings I'm having. And then care about it. You can ask those questions, and then you could do a little meditation. It's not that hard. I know people hate that word, meditate. It's such a great thing. But, you're basically close your eyes. And I like to do this. I like to put my hands on my heart. You might want to put your hands in your lap or on your stomach. And you just want to start tuning into your body. Get out of your head. Stop thinking about stuff. Just tune in to the sensations in your body. And this might be really hard. You can start by feeling your feet on the ground. Okay, the ground feels warm. It's hard. I feel my butt on the ground, sitting on a pillow that feels warm and soft and cushiony. I feel the wall behind me. I feel, my spine up against the wall. I can feel my lips. I can feel my palms feel sweaty right now. I feel like some queasiness in my stomach. It's that simple. You're just learning how to tune in to the sensations in your body, because emotions, feelings are exactly that. It's a feeling in your body. And if you're going to notice that you're triggered, you want to be able to, you're going to have to tune in to yourself to do that. All right, that's step 1. Notice you're triggered. I'm so proud of you guys. I just want to give you some positive reinforcement here that what you're doing by seeking out some help for yourself, or even just if you're curious, that is such a huge step in your healing. It shows that you care enough about yourself to help yourself. So say thank you. Thank you, me. Thank you so much. You make me feel loved. You make me feel important. And it's obvious that you care because you're trying to help me. Thank you so much. Doesn't it feel good when you talk to yourself like that? I know. It instantly puts a smile on my face. Feels good. These are the things that you want to tell yourself because you never heard it from anyone in your childhood. Maybe some of you did. Maybe some of you did have a parent do that. I did not. Okay? I did not have a parent wonder how I was or ever praise me and say good things about me. So now I do that for myself. All right, you guys. See you in the next video where I'll tell you what the second step is to helping yourself work through a triggered state.